Hey guys, what's up? It's Calysta, and today I'm going to be walking everyone through stage 7-15, which is called Safe Haven. Now, our starting lineup is pretty straightforward. Prima Donna, Rose Knight, Child of Light, Sea Squire, and Tracker, our favorite lady. So right off the bat, you're going to notice that Rose Knight is going to make sure that she is shielding all her allies. Another key point here is the vast majority of our heroes do deal with aggro damage, except for Tracker. So we're going to have Tracker hitting constantly that back line. So if you look all the way in the back, you're going to notice we have our favorite pirate, which is Ethereal Guide. Tracker is going to continuously be hitting Ethereal Guide, while the rest of the heroes in our lineup are dealing aggro damage and also making sure that we're keeping HP levels pretty high. You're also going to notice that we are trying to be pretty careful with when we're using our ults. You want to make sure that you're saving ults for those optimal times when you're really going to need them. There's absolutely nothing wrong also with sitting on ults, and you're going to notice that we're doing that here. Almost four actually, of our key heroes all have their ults ready to go at the very beginning of round 2, which makes round 2 that much easier. Here, again, very simple. We're going to be dealing a lot of aggro damage. What we're going to keep an eye on is Mr. Spiky Arms back there. So he is going to basically do a move and end up in the middle of your team. You want to make sure you immediately stun him. Child of Light stuns him. We're continuously keeping him stunned because he can deal a tremendous amount of damage that close. And he basically just landed in our back line. So you want to make sure you take him out very quickly and then continue on with whoever is remaining and make sure that your entire team is basically focusing him. Again, pretty straightforward. And then we'll move on to our third round. Again, you're going to notice we're sitting on ults. It's super good because when we get to that third round, we're definitely going to need them. Here, contrary to what I think most of us would typically do, we're not necessarily going to go for the back line and try to take out Prima, which is what I initially thought, right? You always go for the heal first. Instead, we're going to try to take out Night Raven. Now, we're going to make sure that our aggro damage dealers are hitting as many of our enemies as possible, and then Tracker, who can basically just hit one enemy at a time, is continuously focusing Night Raven. Here's why. Night Raven does not have a tremendous amount of health. However, he deals tremendous amount of damage. So even with Prima Donna continuously healing him, there's no way she can keep him up if everybody focuses him. So we're going to try to focus him, get him out of the way. Then it's poor little Prima Donna left for the end. Not very difficult to take her out. The entire team is basically going to focus her. But this way, you also make sure that you have all your ults, and it does make the battle a lot easier this way, because if you're consistently trying to get Prima Donna, Night Raven could potentially take out your entire team. If you have any questions, comments, any feedback, let me know down below. Thanks a lot. Bye.